basically, I'm here because of that guy. Moved here from Long Beach, so I can basically do a comic history of the Black Panther Party, and pretty much everything you just explained is pretty much why I'm up here. It's kind of funny that most of the things that we're dealing with today is the exact same replica of what we dealt with yesterday. Also, funny thing, the whole gun ordinance problem is the same. Like the NRA, they had you back then. Who knows? Like, you know, you have the NRA trying to fight for the same gun ordinance that the Black Panther Party fought for back in '66. And it's pretty much the same battle, but just a different race.
Different politics. Politics is totally different.
Different politics, different race of people demanding gun rights.
Right.
And just the whole kind of like Black Lives Matter, the police brutality, that's kind of like, it's what happens. I feel like back in '66 we had a long history of people, when we told our story to people didn't believe us. And now that we have the current technology at our fingertips, with people actually taking the courage to videotape these grievances and these violence upon us, now people are starting to believe us, like, oh, okay, crap, you were telling the truth forever. So it's kind of like these arguments are coming into fruition. They're coming into light now that we haven't been lying for so long. No group of people who say the same thing repeatedly has been lying. So now it's kind of like we're having, the civil rights battle never ended, and I feel like in the history books we pretty much put an ending to it, like, oh, this is the civil rights era, everything was perfect after that. And then we kind of jokingly talk about the post-racial society because we have certain people that participate in particular angles of politics or government or you know, entertainment. Therefore we have like some type of social balance, which isn't true. So I feel as I come up here, I start to see these worlds clash against each other, and they have to learn to live with each other, like truth, and then you have to come to acceptance. Like, all right, so we've lived in this world for so long, we've come across that, yeah, these atrocities have been happening. Now you have video footage that these atrocities have happened. What do we do with it now? And now we have conversations that are saying privilege this and privilege that, which in the beginning sounds like good conversations to talk about ourselves, but it seems to create more conversation to create defiance. And now we are hating each other for having more or less than the other person. We don't have conversations of unification. Your party was basically describing unification, but because of media slander, y'all became, oh, black people who have guns were angry, which wasn't the Black Panther Party. And it's like we've been battling each other for so long that we forgot that we should be battling the media. We should be battling our government. In those respects, like, we've been battling each other for so long that we forgot how to, like, what the fight was all about. Because we're all like, oh, you're this, you're that, you got this over me, and I got that over you, which creates more, you know, commonplace violence, apathy, and make you more acceptable to further atrocities in the future.
Yeah, and it gets us confused about what the real issues are, right? Which is some of those facts that we expect some basic rights, you know, food and being able to walk in our street safety and not be harassed by the police, and that's not the case for a lot of people. I wonder how either of you see those kinds of things as environmental issues or community, you know, environment issues. Environmentalism, in my experience, has been talked about as like plants and animals, and not so much as our communities that we live in. But most of us this is our environment, is the community. Could either of you?
Yeah, well, I mean,